For mamsa stew or lamb curry, following are the ingredients. 300 grams of boneless lamb cut into cubes, 400 ml coconut milk, 2 teaspoon lemon juice, 50 ml vegetable oil, 1 star anise, 1 tablespoon ginger finely chopped, 6 cloves of garlic peeled and chopped, 1 teaspoon black pepper, 1 bay leaf, 1 cinnamon stick, 10 curry leaves, 8 cloves, 5 green cardamom, 2 medium onions peeled and thinly sliced, 1 green chili slit lengthwise, 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon cumin powder, 2 teaspoon fennel seed powder, 4 or 5 Jersey potatoes blanched and cut into half, and salt to taste. This recipe is from Mangalore region in India, which is the western coast of India, and there's a massive Catholic stroke Christian population, and they have a very unique way of cooking. They follow a lot of Anglican recipes, and one of them was stew, which they learned, but they obviously, being South Indians and being in the heart of where the spices are grown, they use a lot of spices in that. So we'll start with coconut milk.
Oh, wow.
Okay, because this is local to them. This is what they grow. And I will also add a little bit of water.
That's so good.
And we'll add few sprigs of curry leaves.
Okay.
And also I have to add some ginger. Okay.
Oh, even knew about ginger.
No, you didn't say that though. Okay, once it comes to boil, then I will add lamb to that. And actually I'll just add lamb now only.
That means I'm not going to taste this.
Why not? You're vegetarian. Oh, of course, I forgot.
Yeah. So good looking.
Well, lamb was vegetarian.
How come?
I'm telling you, lamb was vegetarian. It never ate any meat. But why vegetarian? What prompted you to become vegetarian?
Probably it's really unfair with this planet or with animals to just cut them and eat them for your own taste buds. I guess it's really unfair.
That's a good point.
The way animals being treated, you know, when they are being transferred from one place to another, mutilated, it's cruel. I think it's so unfair. Very bad with this lamb.
Yeah, poor lamb.
Poor lamb.
Don't eat it.
Would never.
Here we go. What I've done, I've added about 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil.
Okay.
So we'll add, this is called cinnamon. Okay.
I've heard the cinnamon powder is really good for to lose weight, or
is it?
probably.
We'll come to
probably
that
you
in a
can add a like whatever in probably a cup of tea.
Really, I didn't know that.
Half a teaspoon or something, and it's really good for losing weight.
I never knew that.
I don't know. Knew that. One of my makeup artists told me.
This is called star anise.
So starry.
Few green cardamoms. Few cloves. Okay, and black pepper. Okay, we sauté that. And as they are sizzling.
Cooking is so interesting.
It is. Tell me about it.
I used to do it when I was a kid, like probably in school, you know. And last I cooked in the big boss house only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you had to cook your own food there?
Yeah, because we had no choice. We had to cook and eat our own selves.
Right.
Yeah.
And nobody would cook your food, so you have to do your own. And you wouldn't cook anybody else's food. Was it like that, or you had duties on it?
No. Shall I stir this?
Yeah, please keep stirring. I hear you're a good stirrer. So continue to do that. We need to saute this till they're light brown in color, and then I'll be adding ginger garlic paste.
I love cooking, but I won't ending up like cooking and washing dishes and all.
So it's almost getting there.
Yeah, it's getting brown now.
Light brown, which is perfect. In a little translucent to brown, I would say.
This is?
This is ginger garlic paste.
I love it.
Saute that. You have to cook it through, otherwise the raw flavor of ginger garlic can spoil the dish.
Yeah, that's what my grandma used to tell me. Cook it properly, otherwise it's not nice for the food to smell the raw taste of whatever ginger garlic.
You're not bad. I told you you could cook. You're cooking well.
See, when I was in my school and when I used to be with my mom and dad, yeah, of course, it was necessary to, you know, cook, to be a good cook before you finish your school and all. So I still remember that, you know, we three older sisters, we used to have like our turns. Like I used to cook breakfast for the entire family, and then my other sister used to do the lunch and all, and then the third sister would used to do the dinner for everybody.
Right.
So yeah, it's very important for the girls out there in Pakistan to learn cooking and all.
As a Pakistani national, how difficult it is for you.
Sticking with
it's
the
okay,
pan.
it's all right, don't worry. I'll drop the temperature. How difficult it is for you to live in Mumbai or India?
For me, it's never been difficult to live anywhere in the world, as I've been traveling since I was like 14 probably. First I started living in a girls' hostel at the age of 14 because I went to Lahore for my modeling and stuff, and my parents, they used to live in Rawalpindi.
Right.
So I've been quite independent all my life. So,
all your life?
Yeah, so it's easy for me to cope up with any kind of...
And how are the people's sentiment in India? Because, you know,
about me?
No, generally about people of Pakistani origin. Because it is kind of hard, isn't it? We are not easy on each other.
I think on the public level, I would say that, you know, people when they meet up, trust me, honestly, even at the immigration or when I'm working in India, people would meet me on the streets and would say, oh, why don't you settle down here? We love you. And we really want to go to Pakistan. And, you know, we have great love for Pakistan.
So this is the immigration officer telling you that?
Yeah. And even people of India, they keep telling me,
you must have seen the big boss, I guess.
Don't go back to Pakistan, stay here. And I was like, I'm staying here, I'm working, so I'll keep coming back.
Right, while you were telling me about your life in India, I added turmeric powder, red chili powder, and coriander powder, and fennel seed powder.
Yeah, you've been adding
just about half
spices.
a teaspoon each.
Okay.
Okay, and then these potatoes, which have been lightly blanched, that goes in. Right, this lamb is almost cooked, okay? So what I'm going to do, you keep stirring. So all I'm going to do here is take the meat pieces out, and I'm going to add in your pan.
Oh. I wish I could eat this.
Well, food for senses, you can just smell it. One of the same things.
Sad. I'm not a foodie, I'm not a foodie, I'm not a foodie.
So by telling yourself that, so you stay off the food, is it?
It works.
Is it?
Yeah, whatever you want to do, guys, just keep telling yourself.
Yeah, please don't. My business will go for 6. Don't do that. You're a friend of mine. What are you doing?
Sorry, guys.
Keep eating, keep
Cut
eating,
it, added
keep
this
eating.
part. Keep eating, keep eating, keep eating.
Right, so that comes to a boil.
What's gonna be like some really nice curry or
It's a
dry
kind
or
of,
what?
No, it's a curry. It's a kind of curry, but they call it stew because it's a stew, really speaking. So
Stew.
And the stew always have meat and potatoes, okay? So this stew has got coconut and the spices. Normally they would put chicken stock or lamb stock and cook in that. A little bit more water.
I'm good at stirring.
I told you
were
were
right.
good.
You know what what part I hate the most in the kitchen is like chopping and cutting, especially onions. Oh God, when I was a kid, I used to tell me, I'm not gonna cut and chop onions, the rest I'm gonna do.
Okay, so why you don't like chopping onions?
It makes you cry, no?
Okay, can we get 3 onions for her to chop?
No! Is there any solution to it or some
No, there's no
tips which
solution.
does not make you cry while cutting
Yes,
onions?
there is a tip. You could wear glasses like me. That's one tip. And the other tip is, if you put the onions
Close your eyes
in the oven, no, sorry, I mean in the fridge for a good 2-3 hours, and then take it out and then peel
But the
them.
entire fridge is gonna smell like
No,
onions.
not really. Not really. Oh, that's why there's always a bottom rack.
Or probably can we keep it in cold water for some time? These are the tips I'm gonna just call away, right? My younger sisters, and I'm gonna give them these tips. Oh,
Okay,
sweetheart,
so
if you're in the kitchen, this is the tip for you.
She's taking tips for them, not for herself.
Yeah, of course.
Clever girl.
I'm not even gonna cook for
Clever,
coming 2
clever girl.
years. I'm just acting. You know?
I think this is almost done. So we are
Okay.
ready to serve. It's a shame that you will not be able to eat it, but we will taste it. Let's leave her practicing. Meanwhile, I'll tell you how I made this dish. So let's recap. So I started with a pan. In that I added coconut milk, which was about 400 ml. And to that I added a handful of curry leaves and a handful of ginger julienne. And then all the lamb, which was about 600 grams of lamb. And let it boil, almost cook it till it's pretty much done. And on the separate pan, we started with 3 tablespoons of oil. And then I added spices to that, which was star anise, black pepper, cinnamon, cardamom, cloves. And we sauteed that and a bay leaf as well. And then we added 1 medium onion sliced, thinly sliced, sauteed that till it was light brown in color, just below that I would say. And about a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste went in. She stirred it really well. And then I added some powdered spices to that. And powdered spices were 1.5 teaspoon of fennel seed powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of red chili powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and a pinch of salt. And then I also added some blanched potatoes, cook it through, and then transfer the lamb back into the potato mixture and pour the coconut milk as well. Bring it to boil and finish cooking. And here it is. It's time to serve now. So let's get eating, I would say. Thank you, boss.
I think.
And some sprigs of different juliennes can go. A few curry leaves can go on that. You can put the fried curry leaves if you want to.
Looking yummy. Mmm.
It is nice, isn't it?
Very, very nice.
I love it. The flavors are just beautiful.